Hi everyone! Today I'm so excited, guys. We are making vegan moqueca recipe. It's a dish from the north of Brazil. Moqueca is a kind of stew from the north of Brazil. They do mostly with fish, but today we are making with plantains instead of fish. So I'm very excited because this is a dish that everyone that tries loves it. So let's start. Welcome to Tete's kitchen. We're gonna use plantain, bell peppers, 3 colors, tomatoes, onions, a little bit of ginger, parsley, and cilantro. Coconut milk. Everything that gets coconut milk, every dish is so delicious. So my parents, they were missionaries in Brazil, and I grew up in the north of Brazil. They were missionary in the north of Brazil. We grew up eating all this nice food. So we learned from the locals, from the natives. So let's start. Come with me. You're going to love this recipe. Okay, first thing, you see this color? That's the color we want on this plantain. When it is dark, it is good inside. We don't want too ripe or too hard. So when it is like this, some parts dark, that's good. So see, look. It's not too soft and it's not too hard. So see, we are cutting like this diagonal. We are going to use now Azeite de Dendê. Dendê oil comes from Africa, and we find this in African markets or Indian markets. The Indians also use a lot. We're gonna fry this plantains on 2 tablespoons of this oil, okay? It's a very native oil from a seed, a coconut. It's like a coconut oil, but it's a coconut from a different tree. In Africa, they have a lot. It's very good for you, this type of oil. So we're gonna let it warm a little bit and fry the plantains here and set aside. Then we're going to assemble the plates with all the ingredients. Let it warm a little bit. Let's start frying them to seal them. Oops, one slide. 2 bananas, 2 plantains will do. It's enough for this recipe. Let it get gold on each side, and then we're gonna set aside. See? Doesn't take longer, 1 minute. Since we are talking about north of Brazil, I decided to have cacao today from Lawry. Since we export so much cacao to the world, see? Wow, this is awesome, guys. Visit nallanibotanics.com and be loved to your skin. Be loving to your skin. Love yourself. Go take on the day. So when it is like this, that's what we like. Both sides, okay? This way. So we can set aside. The flavor is delicious already. You don't want to cook too much because you want to have some consistency. We are done here. We set aside. Now we are going to cut the other ingredients. We're gonna fry, saute a little bit this onion. One onion will do. I always like for this dish not to cut too small pieces, just this one will do. Always put your fingers here so you don't get cut. Then you know where you're going with your knife. There you go. See? Now, for this, we are going to doing this nice dish. Always a deep dish, a deep pan, so you have enough room to layer the ingredients. We are going to saute just a little bit. Some people like to put garlic here too. I don't like to use garlic with banana, so with the plantains. When I'm doing fish, I use garlic, but not with the plantain. So we are going just cook just a little bit, not too much either. Then the next step is gonna be layers of tomatoes. We're gonna cut the tomatoes now when this is sauteing, okay? We wash the tomatoes. You can use any tomatoes you like. There's no need to specific tomatoes. I like to cut them in rounds. Okay, we're going to use these nice ones now. You can rearrange right now, like this. Just like that. Now it's time to put some seasoning. I like all season. All season. Just put some salt or pepper and whatever you like. If you don't like to use all season, and then I use some paprika, not the spicy one, the regular paprika. Just put a good amount like this. There's no measurement. And I like to use some sea salt. We are going to add 1/4 of a cup of water here to increase the moisture. Because the tomato itself will lose some water. We're gonna lower the heat to medium low. We're gonna cover now and let it cook a little bit. And we're going to cut now the bell peppers. Now we are ready for the bell peppers. I'm gonna use a smaller knife so I can clean. We always clean the bell pepper. Take this white thing from inside and the seeds. Oh, yeah. Take the white membrane from inside and with the seeds. We don't want the seeds, we don't want the white. You know, I learned from the chefs that if you cut the membrane, the white membrane, if you cut the white membrane, you don't have indigestion. So that's what we are cutting and cleaning. We cut in nice large pieces like this. I don't use the green bell pepper because it's very strong, the flavor. I do not want to take the flavor, take out the flavor of the plantains. When we do the vegan, this dish vegan, we have to be very careful to always preserve the plantains, the flavor. So we don't use the green pepper, bell pepper. We use just the color ones. Here we are. It's already smelling so good, guys. Okay. Now we're gonna give a good stir. And add now the plantains. I like to arrange them. We kept the low heat. No more high heat. Guys, I love ginger, so this recipe I decided to add some chopped ginger. So we're just gonna chop some. Don't put too much, just this amount, around 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger. Okay? In little cubes, so we can throw on top later. Here, 1 tablespoon will do, okay? So we are going to throw there right now. I'm gonna put in, garnish with this. And cover up, let it cook very low. In the meantime, we're gonna open the can now. The coconut milk, any brand. I just like the brands that has a lot of milk. Not some brands, some milks come half a milk, half water. No, you try to get a good brand. This is a very good brand. We are going to need the entire can. So also we are going to garnish with some parsley. They are washed. And a lot of cilantro. Cilantro, if someone doesn't like cilantro, you can use a lot of parsley. Okay? You don't have to stop making this dish because it asks for a lot of cilantro. But the more cilantro you have, if you like, the more tasty it's gonna be. So if you don't like cilantro, you can put more parsley. But the dish always asks for cilantro. Okay, so you can mix both of them. And now we're going to go and add the coconut milk. See, you have a lot of water here, liquid. You have a lot of liquid already from the tomato. So that's why I'm very careful when I use the water. So I just put 1/4 cup of water because the tomato will really come up with a lot of water. We'll give a lot of water and liquid to the dish. And then, there we go. We're gonna use all this and let it cook. Look at the color, guys. It's just very nice. Okay, now we're gonna medium high. Garnish with this. Woohoo! And we'll try the see how good it is with salt. You're gonna taste. Always taste your food when you cook. Make sure it's okay with salt and everything. Now, just get a little liquid and see. If it needs more salt, you can add salt. It needs a little bit more salt, because when you put the coconut milk, it dilutes a little bit. So guys, look, it's delicious. It smells so good. You're going to love this recipe. Guys, it's delicious. I love it. You're gonna love this dish. And you can use on top of rice, spaghetti, potatoes, anything you feel like it. Enjoy. It's delicious. Something vegan, vegetarian for anyone in your family. Do I have to ask you again? Subscribe to my channel. Like my channel, share this dish with people, guys. Love it. See you next time.